Well, I forgot to unmute myself. Hello, hello, and welcome to another lesson of the Content Modeling Weekly course. I am Marcelo Lewin, the Headless Creator, and welcome back. Took a week off for this Independence Day week, lots of celebrations, but we're back starting a new quarter full of tons of new lessons for you. So today with this lesson, I'm going to talk to you about extending the assets that are built into any headless CMS, the native assets, and extending that to support the delivery of those assets to various delivery channels. And what I mean by that is you may want a image at a certain width and height on one delivery channel and a different width and height in another delivery channel, or the focal point to be different by channel. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on today. We'll talk about videos as well, but the main focus is going to be really on images. But as always, as you remember, for those of you that keep watching live, I do want to tell you real quick about Headless Creator. Go register. It's free, 100% free. Get a free account there, and then once you register, you'll have access to the entire content modeling weekly course, which, as you can see, has lots of lessons, tons of stuff, more stuff coming up in this quarter as well. You're also going to have access to a bunch of focus on courses, which focused on a variety of headless CMSs out there, more added every quarter. And then also the Discover Headless Tech, where I do interviews, and I also do short how-tos where you can discover, well, headless technologies. So like I said, go register. It's 100% free. Welcome to those of you that are live here. So as you know, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and restart the intro here, because the on-demand version has no marketing or anything like that. It's a nice, clean intro. So let me go ahead and do that. Just a reminder, go to headlesscreator.com, register for free, get your free account there. I'll see you in just 20 seconds. Well, hello, and welcome. Oh, I think I've got the wrong one. There we go. That's me. There is me. Welcome, everybody, to the Content Modeling Weekly course. I'm a little bit rusty right now, so forgive me. It's been a whole week since published anything, just because we took a little bit of a break, and now we're back. And, it takes a little while to get back into it. But welcome to another lesson of the Content Modeling Weekly course. I am Marcelo Lewin, the Headless Creator. And today I'm going to show you how to take your headless CMS assets and extend that content model to support multiple delivery channels. Now, we're going to go ahead and create it in, as I always do, in Miro. And then after we create it in Miro, we're going to go ahead and look at it in this case. I'm going to use Contentful, but you can use any headless CMS. And then we're going to run some GraphQL queries on it. So with that said, let me go ahead and show my screen. So here we are. Let's go ahead and close this up. And we're going to start by modeling. So what do I mean by delivering assets by delivery channel? Well, you may have an image, for example, that is a certain width and height and aspect ratio on your desktop app. But on your mobile app, it may be a different, same image, but maybe a different width and height or different focal point. Same thing with videos, right? You may want to say, hey, now a delivery channel could be anything. It doesn't have to be mobile versus desktop. It could even be within your website. You have multiple delivery channels, such as, for example, you may have, you call it a news section delivery channel, or a customer center delivery channel, right? And you want to display the same image, but in a different way. So how do we do that? So why don't we start by modeling this? And here we are. For those of you watching live, register for free at headlesscreator.com, and then you'll be able to get the mirror board as well. But let's start with the basic stuff. We'll start with channel. And we know that we're going to keep it simple. We're going to have multiple channels, and the channel will have a name and a code ID. Now, the code ID is really going to be more for your developer. But the user or the author will be choosing a channel just by the name, right? They'll be linking to that. So we can start with just that concept where we have a channel content type, and we can create as many channels as well. We can create a mobile device channel, a desktop channel, our knowledge-based channel, an IoT device. It doesn't matter what it is. We can create as many channels as we want, add a code ID, synchronize that with our developer, and the developer knows what to do for that particular channel. And now I'm going to focus on, we have two types that I'm going to focus on. Usually you can store multiple types of assets in a Headless CMS, like PDFs and audio. I'm going to focus mainly on images and video. So let me start with image. Let's start with an image, which is the one that we're going to use the most. As you know, my standard is to have an internal name, so authors can type in whatever they want as the name of the image, so they can search by that, but that's not shown outside. We'll also have an external name. We'll do a short description, a long description. We'll do, now this is, we'll have the image, and this is going to be type of media, and it's going to be single, so they can only pick one image for this particular entry, right? We're going to have a focal point. Now, many Headless CMSs give you the ability to extend the UI by adding an app. So in the case of Contentful, here's what I'm using. We're going to use the focal point app, which they offer. But almost every Headless CMS